It began with sky-high retail dreams, but dissolved in a wave of bankruptcies during a major recession. Here's the lowdown on Elevation Chandler. Approved in May 2001 by the Chandler City Council, the project was planned as a hotel topped with luxury condominiums. Construction crews broke ground on the 7-story structure in April 2005. 2 months later, plans were announced for an expansion, an adjacent condo tower, and a 10-acre field at the southeast entrance to the upscale Chandler Fashion Center. However, by April 2006, all construction abruptly stopped, and 3 months later, subcontractors complained they weren't being paid. And then Elevation Chandler ground to a halt, not for 1 or even 2 years, but for nearly 10. How did it happen? According to the city's planning administrator, Jeff Kurtz, it was wrapped up for years in a series of bankruptcies after the collapse of Mortgages Limited. While the Great Recession accelerated its demise, the development may have never been in a solid market position.
It was kind of a grandiose plan that really didn't have the backing of the investors to really do something like that. Generally, if somebody's going to start building something, nobody's going to start building until they have all their financing lined up. I think this guy had a little bit of smoke and mirrors as part of his problem, and then the economy crashed, and nobody would loan money to anybody for anything.
Surrounded by shops, restaurants, and neighboring hotels, the project may have been one building too many in an already crowded marketplace. Or as Kurtz explains, it could have been a victim of bad timing. It's one of only a few poster children in Chandler that marked that time. Regardless, Kurtz added that it's certainly an award winner as far as stalled projects go. So, could Chandler just condemn the property and level it? Not that simple.
It's private property. It's secured. Do we hate it? Yes. But it's a private property deal. It's a secured property, so people can't get into it. Would we like to get rid of it? Absolutely. And it's just been one calamity after the other.
However, surely one day the building will finally go up or come down. Chandler's Economic Development Director, Christine McKay, has no love for the aging concrete skeleton. She has shared her sentiment on public record by saying, "Someday I'm going to take a bottle of champagne to the top of the Hilton and watch that thing fall." After nearly a decade, the hulking structure continues to devolve into rust, weathered stones, and abandoned tools of a builder's trade. But Elevation Chandler may still rise from its urban debris. Hines, a major developer with a proven track record, is reported to have purchased the derelict property a year ago, with new dreams for the old site. Chandler residents hope it won't take another 10 years to find out what happens next.